Welcome to Peter Ndirangu's YouTube channel, where we explore the world of technology and its impact on our lives. In today's video, we're diving into the world of cyber threats. As technology advances, so do the tactics of cybercriminals. It's crucial to stay informed about the most common types of cyber threats to protect yourself and your digital assets. Get ready to armor up and stay one step ahead of these nefarious activities. Let's jump right in. 1. Data breach attacks are a type of cyber attack that involve unauthorized access, acquisition, or disclosure of sensitive or confidential data. These attacks target organizations or individuals with the intention of stealing, exposing, or selling valuable information, such as personal data, financial records, intellectual property, or trade secrets. Here are some key aspects of data breach attacks. Definition: a data breach occurs when an attacker gains unauthorized access to a system, network, or database and exfiltrates sensitive data without the knowledge or consent of the owner. This data can include personally identifiable information, PII, credit card details, login credentials, health records, or any other information that can be used for identity theft, fraud, or other malicious purposes. Techniques: attackers employ various techniques to carry out data breach attacks, including exploiting software vulnerabilities, using stolen or weak credentials, conducting phishing or social engineering attacks, utilizing malware or ransomware, or targeting weak security controls and misconfigurations. Impact: data breaches can have severe consequences for individuals and organizations. The impact can include financial losses, reputational damage, legal and regulatory consequences, identity theft, fraud, compromised customer trust, and loss of competitive advantage. In some cases, the exposed data can also be used for targeted attacks or as a stepping stone for further cyber intrusions. Targeted data: data breaches can target different types of data, including personal data, for example, names, addresses, social security numbers, financial data, for example, credit card details, bank account information, healthcare records, intellectual property, corporate secrets, or any other valuable information that holds intrinsic value to individuals or organizations. Countermeasures associated with data breach attacks include: A. Strong authentication and access controls. Implement robust authentication mechanisms, such as multi-factor authentication, and enforce strict access controls to limit unauthorized access to sensitive data. B. Encryption and data protection. Encrypt sensitive data both in transit and at rest to ensure that even if it is intercepted or stolen, it remains unintelligible and unusable to unauthorized individuals. C. Regular security audits and testing. Conduct regular security audits and vulnerability assessments to identify weaknesses in systems, networks, and applications that could potentially lead to data breaches. Penetration testing can help identify vulnerabilities before they can be exploited by attackers. D. Employee awareness and training. Educate employees about best practices for data protection, including strong password hygiene, recognizing and reporting phishing attempts, and handling sensitive data securely. E. Incident response planning. Develop and test an incident response plan that outlines the steps to be taken in the event of a data breach, including containment, investigation, notification, and recovery procedures. F. Data breach response and notification. Establish processes for promptly responding to and reporting data breaches in compliance with legal and regulatory requirements. Timely notification to affected individuals and relevant authorities is crucial for mitigating the impact of a breach. By implementing these countermeasures, organizations can enhance their security posture and reduce the risk of data breaches. However, it is important to note that no security measure can guarantee absolute protection. Regular monitoring, timely patching, and continuous improvement of security controls are essential to staying resilient against evolving data breach attacks. 2. IoT attacks refer to cyber attacks that target vulnerable devices connected to the Internet of Things, which include a wide range of interconnected devices such as smart home appliances, wearables, industrial sensors, medical devices, and more. These attacks aim to exploit security vulnerabilities in IoT devices, potentially leading to unauthorized access, data breaches, disruptions, or misuse of these devices. Here are some key aspects of IoT attacks. Definition: the Internet of Things, IoT, refers to the network of interconnected physical devices that communicate and exchange data with each other through the Internet. IoT attacks specifically target these devices, exploiting their vulnerabilities to gain control, disrupt their functionality, or extract sensitive information. Techniques: attackers employ various techniques to compromise IoT devices. This includes exploiting weak default credentials, taking advantage of unpatched software vulnerabilities, intercepting or tampering with communication channels, using distributed denial of service, DDoS, attacks to overwhelm device resources, or utilizing physical access to compromise the devices. Impact: IoT attacks can have significant consequences. Compromised IoT devices can be used to launch larger-scale attacks, participate in botnets, or gain unauthorized access to sensitive networks or systems. They can also lead to privacy breaches, unauthorized data collection, physical harm, for example, tampering with medical devices, or disruption of critical services. Vulnerabilities: IoT devices often have limited computing resources and may lack robust security measures. Common vulnerabilities include weak or hard-coded passwords, outdated software/firmware, lack of encryption, insecure communication protocols, and poor security configurations. Countermeasures associated with IoT attacks include: A. Strong authentication and access controls. Ensure that IoT devices have secure authentication mechanisms and enforce strong passwords or other forms of authentication to prevent unauthorized access. B. Regular software updates and patching. Keep IoT devices updated with the latest firmware and security patches to address known vulnerabilities and reduce the risk of exploitation. C. Network segmentation. Isolate IoT devices from critical networks or sensitive systems by implementing network segmentation, ensuring that a compromise of one device does not lead to the compromise of the entire network. D. Secure communication. Use encryption protocols, for example, SSL/TLS, to secure data transmitted between IoT devices and the cloud or other systems. This helps protect data privacy and prevent eavesdropping or tampering. E. Monitoring and anomaly detection. Implement monitoring solutions to detect unusual or suspicious activities, such as unexpected traffic patterns or abnormal behavior from IoT devices. This enables the early detection of potential attacks. F. User education and awareness. Educate users about the importance of IoT security, including changing default passwords, recognizing phishing attempts targeting IoT devices, and understanding the potential risks associated with connecting devices to the internet. By implementing these countermeasures, users and organizations can enhance the security of their IoT devices and mitigate the risks associated with IoT attacks. However, given the vast and diverse nature of IoT, ongoing vigilance, collaboration among manufacturers, and industry-wide security standards are crucial to address the evolving threat landscape effectively. There you have it, an in-depth exploration of the most common types of cyber threats. By understanding these threats and implementing preventive measures, you can bolster your cybersecurity defenses and stay safe in the digital realm. Remember, knowledge is power, and staying informed is the first line of defense. Stay tuned for more valuable content, and until next time, stay vigilant, stay secure, and keep fighting the good fight against cyber threats. Thank you for watching. Don't forget to like this video, subscribe to Peter Ndirangu's YouTube channel for more high-quality content, and hit the notification bell to stay updated with the latest cybersecurity insights. Stay safe out there, and see you in the next video.